What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The old bandit is on a mission today. This is Saturday. Tomorrow will be Father's Day. I've got my parents coming down and we want fresh fried flounder. So that is the mission today. I'd like to get 4 or 5 nice size flounder for a nice fish fry for tomorrow. Anything under 14, I'll be tagging and releasing. Hey, if y'all enjoy flounder fishing along the Alabama and Mississippi Gulf Coast, or anywhere for that matter, please consider giving my channel a subscribe and giving this video a like. Enough talking. Let's get in here and see if we can rip some lips on some flatties, put them over the rail and in the pail. Stay tuned. All right, got some southwest wind blowing about 10 miles an hour. Water temperature is sitting on 88 degrees. High tide just started falling. Air temperature is about 93. It's hot. It'd be real hot if it wasn't for this breeze. Water clarity isn't that great right here. Ran through some areas that looked a lot cleaner. I'll give this about a 5 out of 10. It has rained all week. Wind hadn't been that bad this week though, honestly, but it's blowing pretty good today. Wanted to wait till that tide started falling. Flounder will still feed with no tide movement, but they're a lot more aggressive when they've got some current movement. Starting off with a fish bite, dirty boxer. If the croakers get real bad, start getting my tails, I'll go to the butt kicker paddle tail, and of course the old brawler, fish bite brawler, which is a fluke style bait on the teaser rig. Always during the hot summertime in the marsh, it's full of croaker and pinfish. Yeah, if y'all watched last week's video, I apologize about the camera being off. That would have been so epic. 4 flounder in a row on 5 casts. But you know, y'all that film videos, y'all know sometimes you think the camera's on and it's off, or the battery goes dead. Just part of it. With this higher tide, those flounder is going to be pretty close to the marsh grass. But on a falling tide, once they realize that tide's falling, they'll turn around and face deep water. And in my experience, it's a little bit easier to catch them when the tide's high and falling instead of rising. But I don't know if they realize it's moving yet. Woo! That's about a 18-20 mile an hour gust. Had a lot of rain this week, a lot of storms rolling through. Drove through 2 rain showers on the way to the launch a while ago. Yeah, I want to thank all y'all for subscribing to my channel. Just hit 16,000 subscribers last week. I appreciate it. Try my best to put out some decent content every week. And I appreciate y'all watching. Just an average guy with a camera on his head that loves fishing. Right there, flatty number 1. See the mud boil? There we go. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go. Let's go. Boat flip, baby. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, baby. On the brawler. Nice flounder right there. 17 incher. That's what I want right there. Gosh dang. Woo, way down in there. Yep, in the guts. Glad we keeping fish today. 17 incher. In the box, baby. Let's go. Ain't been fishing 5 minutes. On the old fish bite brawler. 17-inch flatty. Man, I love it when you feel that thump and you see that mud boil come up off the bottom. You know, you know you got a good one. Man, that felt good. I need to fill it about 4 more times. Let's go. Just giving that bait a little bump, pause, reel your slack in. Got a little baby Trenache here. It don't matter how small them little creek drains are. Get set up and ready for your cast. A lot of times there's flounder laying in those. A lot of times, especially on a high tide like we got right now. Pitch right up in there. Oh yeah, baby. Work it right out the mouth. You in there, Flatty? You in there? Those tails are pretty resilient. They'll eventually get them, but they hold up pretty well to croaker. It's just every cast those croaker are hitting it. All right, the old croakers are horrible. Finally got my tail on my dirty boxer, so I swapped over to the butt kicker. Got a good little point coming up here. Should hold a flounder. I think I threw right on top of one, y'all. I did. There we go. Flounder number 2. Got him on the old butt kicker paddle tail. There we go. 14-inch fish. We'll be putting him in the box. Anything under 14, we're going to tag and release. But I want to make sure I get enough for a fish fry for us. So he's going in the box. Right there on the old butt kicker paddle tail. That guy was right on that point, which is a mouth of a creek as well. And I threw it right on top of him. Look at that. That flounder hit that bait on the top of the water. Crazy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, I tell you. Crazy. 14.5. Now my dad likes taking a flounder, and being it's Father's Day, that's what I'm gonna do with one of them. Probably this one. Probably that 14, it's a little bit smaller. He likes them whole. He don't like them filleted, so I'll scale that fish and I'll score the top of it and I'll deep fry it whole. If y'all want to see a video on the 4 ways I clean a flounder, filleted, scored, butterflied to stuff, or 100% deboned, where I turn this fish completely inside out and remove all the bones and leave a big old stuffing pocket, I'll leave the link to that video right here. All right, flounder number 3. Let's go. Watched him hit it on the surface of the water. Pretty cool. Flounder are a way more aggressive fish than people give them credit for. They will chase down and attack a bait. Look at there. You gonna get tagged, little dude. You are gonna get tagged. Right where he was supposed to be, right at the mouth of this little Trenache, this little creek drain. Perfect hook set right through that top gill plate and jawbone. Get a little measurement on that little guy. He is 11.5. Let's get a tag in him real quick. Give him a little jewelry. All right, little dude. Thanks for the fight. See ya. You gonna go down? There you go. Bye-bye. Not the size I was looking for, but I love catching them that size for the tagging program. Right off that little point. Right there, baby, right there. Flatty, flatty, flatty. Right off his point. Let's go. Right off that point. Right off that point. Let's go. Boom, baby. Boom. I mean, right off that point. We caught that other one off that point. Come around here to this point, made one cast, and he hit it twice. And as I was pulling that bait up, I could see that flounder come up and nail that bait. You got a Trenache coming out here, creek drain, falling tide. You can see the tide coming out. He was right where he was supposed to be on that doggone point. Good fish. He'll be going in the box. 15-inch fish. Woo! Flounder number 4 in the box. Swapped over to the white butt kicker paddle tail, and man, that bait's gone. Off the ruler, in the cooler. Let's go. All right, let's go. Right off that point, right where he's supposed to be. He had a weird bite. There's so many croaker out here. I thought I had a croaker, and then he come up and smoked it. We got some storms coming. I better look at the radar here in a minute. I don't want to get caught in that one. Yeah, the old Bandit's fixing to have to evacuate. Big old thunderstorm right there. That wind started to get cool. I see some lightning in it. Looking at the radar, it's coming this way. We're gonna fish right around this point, and then we're gonna call it. All right, everybody, we are fixing to wrap this video up. Had a good time out here this afternoon. Hey, the old Bandit accomplished the mission. Got 4 nice flounder for a fish fry when my parents come down. Hey, you put that together with some cheese grits, some jalapeno hush puppies, some french fries. Woo, you got yourself a meal, let me tell you. Would keep on fishing. I got a good storm system moving in. Just looked at the radar, and there's a lot of red in it. It's headed right for me. So I'm gonna go to the truck. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if y'all hadn't already for weekly fishing content here along the Alabama and Mississippi Gulf Coast. And if you didn't get to see me in the bayou, you can see me right here on Bayou Bandit Charters every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Thank y'all. Tight lines. Catch you next week.